We're here, Slurpathon 10, Slurpathon 2023, whatever you want to call it, with the final run of the marathon with Sparkover, the Sparkover, and friends, couch friends, and Dragon Quest. And we have met that princess gets saved from the Dragon Lord incentive. And now, take us away.
Are we going on an adventure? A dragon questing adventure?
Yes.
Yay! I'm excited. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. So I'm going to play Dragon Quest here for the Super Famicom, and I've got the lovely Leggy Starscream here. Hi, Leggy.
Wait, who's that?
It's you.
Hey, it me.
Yeah. And I've got this whole lovely couch here of some lovely friends. But Slurpy, do you think I have any more friends?
Perhaps. I think maybe you do, and if but what we need to do to see them? That's the question.
How will we see the friends? Well, apparently, with any $10 donation or more, I will add another friend to the Papa-san here. So, you know, if you want to see all the more friends, it's okay. But for now, I think we have to start the video game. I'm a little scared. Are we ready?
I think you can do
I
this.
mean, I'm ready if you are, I guess.
Well, I'm just going to turn off the game because that's what you need to do. Because this is JRTA timing. So time starts from power on to the end. So I have to make this really awkward reach here to turn on my game and hit live splits. So can someone count me in, please? Oh, I can't
Sure.
even reach. We got
3,
this.
5,
2.
3. Wait, what?
Sorry. You do it.
Okay, so we'll go from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dragons!
Dragons. All right, so I'm going to start the game here. We are going to make a new file. We're going to name it E. I hope that's it. We're going to go to speed 8 and we're
I'm
going to
not
start
seeing
mashing.
game feed.
It should come back. Sometimes it takes a second. There we go.
There it is.
Hey.
Yay.
I think
Fun
you is right.
capture.
Yes.
Anyway, so we are going to start off our adventure here. We're going to pick up a few things. The king is very generous. This person is not very generous. They're going to get in our way a little bit, and that's okay. So we're going to pick up a few nice things. We're going to do some shopping, and then we are going to, just start to level up a little bit.
Yeah, do the standard, Dragon Quest experience of punching slimes in the face for a bit.
Exactly. Well, we do have a stick. Whack them over the head with a stick.
No, we're punching with the stick.
We're punching with the stick. So we're punching them, but the stick just happens to be in our hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I already forgot to go over here. I'm good at this game, and I know what I'm doing.
I believe you.
Fantastic. So we're going to buy a club, which is probably this one.
It
That's
is.
the one.
Listen to how confident I am with myself.
Look, I have been practicing relearning this run. Once we get past like the 20-minute mark, I've got no idea what's going on because I cannot get past the mountain cave. Because I am not a true gamer.
At that point, I can maybe try and see if I can fill in the gaps.
I mean, I remember what's going on. I'm mostly just dunking on myself for my skill level.
Hey, that's legit too. All right, so we're leaving. We got 2 herbs. We got 2 torches, a dragon scale that we actually should put on right now that I'm talking about it. This is why I need to talk myself through things.
And also a Chimera's Wing?
No, that comes later. I don't think you can buy those in this town.
Well, there's the one in the inn.
There's one in the inn?
Yeah.
Well, you just know stuff about this game. You're pretty cool.
Just reading your notes.
Wait, that's in my notes?
Wing from the inn.
What?
There are notes.
I forgot that existed.
It's okay. It doesn't actually matter. We can probably use it later.
Well, we can buy some.
We can probably use it later.
Well, we can buy some wings later too. I'm just giving into capitalism and purchasing one from the store. Right?
Oh, Draki.
Scratchy is a double-edged sword because on the one hand, it does hit a little harder and you don't one-shot it. On the other hand, it is worth 3 experience compared to the slimes 1 and the red slimes 2.
But hey, we got a level, yay!
Yep, so that's level 2. That's what we're looking for before we start heading out to the next town. Ghosts are jerks, but luckily we got a couple of herbs along the way to help us heal up, because we're going into an area that's a little more powerful than we are right now.
Which is pretty much the theme of the speedrun, honestly.
Yep.
So I usually play it a little dangerous, so at this point now we're gonna use 1 herb and start making our way over to the next town.
Making our way downtown, walking fast.
And it's on.
I forget how the rest of that song goes.
I do want to try and get a few more fights along the way, of course. I'm trying to get to level 3 before we get to the town, or rather before we get across a very specific patch of grass on the other side of the next bridge.
Yep.
But I find I'm just always grinding here so much that I try and find extra fights along the way. But you know what? This is okay too. Here we are in the nice little safety zone before things get too scary.
I mean, things are already scary. There's a literal ghost.
True. That's quite frightening.
Very spooky.
Ah, but we got a level. We got our level. What if I manage to enunciate? Wouldn't that be amazing?
No comment.
Pronunciation.
So yeah, I'll heal
Impossible.
once more, and then we'll get close to the town. We are going to try and fight one big scary thing with the new spell we just learned, but I guess we can't. Oh, I guess we
It's not
have no
this
MP.
thing.
Well, the spell you just learned is...
No! Oh, we're not using the spell. We're using our torches.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, please run. Oh, please run.
It's okay. I'm going to run this time, and it'll be fine.
Oh!
I was so close.
It's okay. You know what? You know
We
what?
get a free
Really?
torch from the king, and we also get 2 more from the item shop we stopped at.
Oh, I
You
don't like
are
that
not worth
guy.
fighting.
I don't like that guy at all.
So I really don't like this anymore
He's a big
because
scary.
I've taken some attacks, and I think I'm probably going to die if I try and fight something here, so... Okay, see? Everyone's scared of me now. Everyone's scared of me. We're just going into town. What's in town here?
Maybe you should try to like see if Friend Scorpion appears after town.
You know what? I like that idea. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you, sir. Sir, I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm just trying to dig in the grass here.
I'm just trying to find my flute. I'm just trying to find my flute.
Yeah, hiding in the ground here is this Tutti Flutie, which we will definitely need later. But for now, it's just a nice-to-have key item. We also pick up some clothes, which are basically the world's most basic armor.
It's the new no
and a-
fuku.
and a strength seed. You want to explain what seeds are?
Me? Yeah. So seeds increase your stats based on which type of seed you use. And I believe we need a certain number of strength seeds. Or
Yes,
Okay.
we'll get 2 strength seeds over the course of the run. Strength seeds, in particular, increase your strength by either 1, 2, or 3 points. Over the course of the run, we need +5 to our strength. So if we see a 1, we have to reset. 2 or 3 on this one, we can keep going.
uh-oh.
That was intentional.
Yep. If you do get a friend scorpion with a friend with 3 friend torches, you can death warp using the swamp in town. But since things got a little off the rails, unfortunately, just taking the fight there and seeing what happens.
We got a
was
3!
that is perfect.
Yay!
Amazing.
This means that we have a much easier time when we get the other seed later, because we just need to roll a 2 or a 3 on it.
I cannot find my mouse cursor for the life of me. What is going on, game? That's okay. That's okay. We found the mouse cursor. We're fine.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, so now at this point, we've got a few levels. We even have a little bit of magic now. So our goal is to go to another place that has a few monsters, level up till we get level 4, where we get the Hurt spell. Which I'll let folks in chat guess what that allows us to do.
I think it makes ouchies.
Yep.
I
It
believe we're
lets us
going
hurt
to.
enemies.
I believe we're going to Garenham. Yes. For Garen's tomb.
In a little
Probably
bit.
named differently in this, maybe.
Not for the tomb yet right now, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, the tomb is locked away in the back of town. We can't actually get there yet without any keys.
Oh yeah. Also, I believe those like 2 mounds of mountain tiles are important there for some reason. Maybe not yet. Maybe later. I can't remember.
Yeah. For now, we're just looking to just take on a bunch of enemies we've already fought a bunch of times, looking for that magic level 4.
Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit behind in experience because we didn't get a juicy scorpion. But you know what? We're safe here. It's fine.
You know, you could probably go down and just dump some torches at enemies.
It's true. I do have some extra torches. That's probably a good idea.
But on the other hand, if you don't do that, well, I guess you don't have to do that. You can just save the money on buying torches when you get back to town.
Yeah. So now we're going to look for a little juicy friend in the scary zone.
Be careful of the 3rd tile there. That's the danger zone.
So we're just going to use up our MP here and get a little bit of experience.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Magidrakies are worth a fair bit of experience, 12, which is currently our high water mark. Now we're going to pop up to Garenberg. We're going to stay at the end, and then we're going to fill up our inventory with garbage.
My
and also
favorite.
herbs. Oh god, we need to buy more herbs. We are out of herbs. Herbs are our healing item.
We were out of herbs sooner than I ever want to admit.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would ever run out of herbs in a speed run? Let's be
Awful.
real.
I know. So we healed up.
Nothing worse than munching on a dry scorpion. That's true.
So we healed up at the inn. We're going to buy 6 herbs here. So I just usually go by math. We're going to be down to 50 money by the time we've got 6. And we're just going to buy torches until our inventory is full. Because the next portion of the game, we need to get the death necklace. And it's a 1 in 16 chance of getting it, I believe.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
If your inventory is full, you get the opportunity to try again. If your inventory isn't full, the game's just like, here, take this torch you got.
Yeah, then you actually need to deal with the 1 in
chance to
16 chance.
Yeah.
Alright, so our inventory is full. We're going along our way. So we are going to fight some lower level monsters here, and we are going to try and get, like, at least 1 more level on the way down here, but we want to be a little careful with what we choose as well.
Yeah, it is also worth noting that there is a little bit of a movement optimization. Chat mentioned that we have half tile movement, so we move, you know, not an entire tile at a time, but a half tile. If you are on a horizontal half tile, and you press down in or up into a corner, the game will automatically adjust you over without rolling over the encounter and, you know, keeping your threat at the same level it was at. So, you can actually use this to get a little more distance between encounters. Sometimes it's noticeable because there's a bit of a frame delay. Sometimes it looks smooth as silk and butter. Only time will tell whether or not we get it. It also doesn't really matter because it's all random anyway. Remember how I mentioned we filled up our inventory?
Gosh, I do.
We have a bunch of torches. We're not allowed to use them. Because, like, as previously mentioned, we're fishing for the death necklace. We need a full inventory to keep retrying and retrying and retrying. So we have to do, like, the first floor and, like, a quarter of this dungeon in the dark.
So I'm just walking until I hear the bonks.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Always got a bonk.
So I'm probably just going to sit here and not talk for a little while, but you can feel free to.
Yeah.
That was an angry skeleton earlier, I must say. That was a bit scary.
Yeah, there's a whole chart in the notes about which monsters do what, which monsters are scary, which monsters have good experience versus the amount of resources they take to kill. But the important thing here is we want to hold on to our MP for monsters that we can't really take out with our basic physical attacks. So
Yeah.
things other than like that magician there, things like scorpions are great.
Droll.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Magidrakes, etc. Like, there are a lot of really good friends that we just want to cause pain to extract their juicy experience points.
We don't want them to cause pain to us.
Correct. Sparko has just passed by the 5 pillars in this cave, so we will be well on our way to the 2nd floor momentarily.
So on the 2nd floor, there's 3 empty rooms. Half the time I pass the 2nd one and just go straight for the 3rd one by accident.
I do that too.
I'm hoping to not do that. In the 2nd room, there's a chest. I think it's just money. It's inconsequential. The 3rd chest is the important one.
Yeah, the 2nd one has like 600 or 700 gold, which, you know, isn't nothing. Let's be clear.
It's good. It's just, not the death necklace.
Yeah, and since we'll be losing half our money on death anyway, again, Dragon Quest.
I just like to run from everything at this point because I'm stressed. But alright, so we're looking for a big long string of something that doesn't say Taimatsu.
Yeah, we're looking for something with a very noticeable kanji out in front.
I'm always so nervous when I do this, but I don't think I've ever actually read it wrong.
I think it's called like Kusari Karikabase or something. I don't remember exactly.
But yeah, because our inventory is full, they're telling us, hey, look, it's a torch. Do you want to throw something out to take it? Ah, there it is. And because we can't, because we didn't take it, it's still in the chest. So because it's still in the chest, we get to reroll that 1 in 16 chance. But now that we have the necklace, we can just use a torch and carry on. So serious time is over. It was never that serious, but I can actually talk freely again.
We still have to watch out for angry skeletons, though.
It's true. There are some little angry boys down here. They wanna make us have a bad day, but we're confident now. When I get to this point, I'm happy.
Yeah, there are a few more items we want to get in here before we leave town via emergency death wagon.
If I remember correctly, it's a steel shield, which you want to equip right away, I think.
Definitely.
And a strength seed.
Yeah, so there will be one more strength seed down at the bottom of this cave, which because we rolled a 3 on the last one, rolling a 2 is acceptable.
Nice.
Yeah, the notes also mentioned that there is an MP seed.
Yes. I always forget about that one because you just use it. You don't, go for the specific numbers on it.
Yep.
Alright, so that'll be in here. The MP seed, I believe, is the bottom one, which I always take first. There's probably an optimal way to do this. I don't know that way. Then I just use it first. Then I have space for the other one.
It's actually the mystery seed.
The mystery seed!
The mystery is magic, I guess.
And now we have our strength seed, so I just kind of wander around and fight enemies until I can no longer fight enemies. There is a faster way to death warp out of here, where, you can take all your clothing off and show the enemies your club. I don't know.
This is a family-friendly event.
Exactly. You can't do that here. This stream is rated PG-13, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, on the one hand, it gets you back to town faster. On the other hand, doing it this way does, allow you to spend all of our MP, get a little bit more experience. So, it's a cost-benefit analysis.
Exactly. And we're cozy now. We're in a cozy marathon setting. But we
Yeah.
didn't get that last one, so we'll be sent home. And again, we're just going to be looking for a 2 or higher. And thankfully here with the speech from the king, you know, death warping gives you an automatic save anyway, so you don't need to go out of your way to do that. So we'll use our seed. We got a 2.
Hey!
That is acceptable.
Whoa, awesome. Good luck.
Basically perfect luck.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're off to go buy keys, but we have to go on a little walk before we can do that. So up and around this way before, there is a swamp cave over here where we can go south after, and it'll take us to a different part of the map.
I have a feeling we'll be very familiar with the swamp cave.
I have a feeling we're gonna get quite cozy in that cave.
Yep.
Yeah, the swamp tiles do one HP of damage every step you take, every move you make. The enemies are watching you.
Oh,
They are. That was a great reference.
I try. You know, gotta keep people on their toes a little. Gotta mix it
I
up.
appreciate it.
But yeah, luckily enemies aren't too scary.
so we're definitely gonna want to heal the second we get onto the cave tile. We've got 2 herbs left in our healing. I think we'll go the safe way just in case. There are 2 routes you can take on the other side, and I'm gonna go Babby strats because I can.
Wait, what's the unsafe route?
The one that
Going
leads to
south.
Oh,
Yeah, south is like the slightly stronger, and the, what's it called? To the west is a little bit of a weaker route. This one's pretty standard in the dark. It's just like south for a lot, and then do a little wiggle, and you've gotten around.
Yeah. So that's till you bonk and then you walk around a thing. Yeah.
Exactly. Do a bonk and walk around.
hmm
This little guy's not being too nice to me, but we'll survive.
You do hokey pokey and you bonk yourself around. Wait.
That's how you get out of the cave. Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have used my MP on this one. It's not a big enough enemy to need it, but you know what? We can forgive ourselves. Talking is hard at this hour, you know?
It is.
Look, some days you just need to do a murder.
Mhm.
Fair. Alright, I think we're out of the cave here. Almost. There we go. We were
Hey.
kicking our foot on a pebble, so we couldn't get around. So, oh, guess when I said I was going that way? I'm actually going this way, so you know what? We're going the scary way.
Yeah.
Go!
It's fine.
It's
You
kind of
know,
the way.
we have a
the way
lot
you
of
need to go to
MP.
get the keys. Oh, scorpion friend.
I absolutely do need to heal again, though.
Yeah.
So the reason we went to go pick up that necklace is it sells for 1,200 gold, which is quite a bit of money. That's quite good. So we're just going to be selling that to get the sword that will be carrying us through most of the run.
It is quite a sharp sword.
Oh, it's very sharp.
Mhm.
All right, how healed are we?
Yeah, luckily at
Pretty
level
good.
3 we got access to the heal spell, so that also augments our herb supply.
Yes, and I've got 6 MP, so we're probably going to fight like one fight out here just for funsies.
No metal scorpion.
Because pretty much you definitely need to heal like fully after every single battle here. So because if I just used heal at this point, I wouldn't have any attacks left. We're just going to go straight in here. So I always forget this part. You need to get rid of your club and your clothing after this. So
Yeah.
I'm going to remember this time because your inventory is full and it's faster to just throw it on the ground. Oh, you know what? We need to buy keys though. Remember when I said this is why we were coming here? Well, this is why we're
Yeah.
coming here. But I got
So
distracted. Yes.
There's a guy selling keys on the outskirts of town.
Yeah, it's like on that sneaky little path, little path that you're not supposed to notice because it's the same color as the
Yeah.
overworld. But
If
I
you
think,
step too far outside of that path, then you have to go back to the beginning.
yeah.
Gotta be careful there.
So hello, sir.
You picked up some money and a seed, I believe. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It is, in fact, an HP seed.
Mhm.
So we bought all of our keys.
Yeah,
We're going to use that seed.
The
4.
protection seed, yes.
I believe the HP seed is in the inn here.
Yep.
I think.
I am following the notes correctly. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
So the reason we need the keys is so we can break into this guy's room, get really angry, and throw our clothing on the floor. Yeah, like, no, I don't want these. And our club, which is hopefully this one, because it's gone now. You can't pick it up once it's gone.
Metal Man is gonna wake up and be like, what the heck?
So there's the HP seed. I know it is the no
Left a cup
because
on my
they're
floor.
we're just coming in, littering, and leaving.
That's right. Rude.
Yeah. And so then up here, we're going to sell that necklace that we got. Hello. So, no, that is not the menu I want. Sir, please.
Sir,
Please, I'm fumbling my words in game as well as real life. So we're going to sell this one.
Yeah.
Just the
That's the
necklace.
demon necklace,
Fantastic. And
yes.
now we're going to buy the iron sword, which is this one.
The
I don't need to
Hadaima
read the
sword, yes.
Japanese. I just need to know how to read the money.
It's okay, I can read it.
Thank you.
Yeah, one of the convenient things about Dragon Quest I is that all the items have different prices, so you don't need to know what they're called. You just need to remember how much they cost.
So there's a merchant up here. This merchant actually wasn't here in the Nintendo version, so this was quite a nice quality of life upgrade. There actually are a lot of quality of life upgrades in the Super Famicom version. But so yeah, we're going to fill up on herbs. We still do have extra torches. I wonder why we have extra torches from all those torches we bought in the torch zone. We're going to buy that and 2 wings.
But we do need some torches for later.
Yeah, we have 2 of them. That's fine. So then we're going to use our wing and we're going to go home. And now it's time to collect some items and advance the plot. So how?
What is this?
There's a little bit. So how are we going to save this princess? Like, or rather save the kingdom? What do we need to do?
Oh,
I'll loot the treasury.
Yes, of course. But so the big bad here, it's the Dragon Lord, and we need to fight him.
and he's in Charlotte Castle. Charlotte.
Isn't that a Pokemon?
Sounds like it, yeah.
So we picked up a few more seeds here. I think that was an MP seed, and this is the mystery seed. I swear I know how to play this game.
So we need a few more things. We need the Stones of Sunlight,
Hey!
which I believe we're going to get.
Yes, we are.
And then we need the Silver Harp with the Rain Staff and the
Rainbow Drop!
Rainbow Drop, yes.
Yes.
We also need to get one more seed.
Mm-hmm. It's in here, I believe.
Yeah, so before we're gonna get this legendary quest item, we're gonna go through this man's underwear drawer and get another HP
die.
seed.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna tell us something about this. So here is, of course, the Stones of Sunlight, the first quest item we need to grab.
Yeah. So the Dragon Lord, its castle is on an island that's like 3 blocks away, basically. Like, you can see it from town.
Yeah.
Like,
However,
you can see it from
There it
here.
is.
It's literally that other castle over there.
However, they can't build a bridge that long, so we have to go on a very long quest.
They can't build a bridge that long and they can't really swim, so...
You know, I have to say, I assume that if people tried to build a bridge, the Dragon Lord's minions, who are the monsters who are attacking you constantly, would just, you know, completely decimate the engineering corps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I guess they would only want, like, the monsters filtering out from one way of the castle, so...
Mhm. So what we're going to do instead is make, you know, a magic bridge with the power of homosexuality.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's canon now. I've done it so.
I mean, that's official.
So it shall be.
So over here, we are going to be collecting our next quest item, sort of. So we need to get the rain staff. However, there's a man hiding it from us, and he will only give it if we can give him the silver harp. So down here is a lovely little harp.
Yeah, so welcome to Garen's grave. Yes, we're going grave robbing. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine.
Totally.
I remember, did you buy the chainmail?
I sure didn't.
Oop. Do you need to before this?
I'm
part,
in
or
danger.
Am I misremembering things?
No, I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Well, what could go wrong?
A lot, because this place is dangerous.
Oh, this place is so dangerous.
Yeah.
Should I try it?
Robbing without your chainmail.
I probably shouldn't try it.
Angry skeleton.
I'm gonna try it, aren't
You
I?
have a shield.
I do have a shield and a new
You should
sword.
probably get some chainmail.
No,
Okay.
I will.
Up to you.
I will.
Yay.
I got so excited. I really wanted to go back. Oh, I'm going too far. Oh no. No,
that's
I'm
fine.
trying to go through the door now.
I had to check because I was like, oh yeah, shouldn't there have been a purchasing period in this
There really
town?
should have been a purchasing period in this town, but
Yeah.
I was just so excited to go grave robbing.
Yep.
What if this kills me? Okay, it didn't.
Oof.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's really fine.
Yeah, we'll just heal at the end real quick.
If we knew how to get back, I think I'm going
It's
the
the
right
next
way.
one. Down.
Yeah, it's right here.
All right.
And then it's gonna be the first left.
Oh, guy coats, please.
Anyway, well, I am going a little bit back to retrace my steps. Slurpy, you got any announcements for us?
There's been an anonymous donation. We had a donation for $55.03 from Anonymous. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Thank you. By the way, if you can hear that dog, yep, they're definitely helping in commentary. I get a lot of outside sounds, okay? It's fine.
Mhm.
I can't wait until it's fire truck time.
Ooh. Oh, that does mean 5 plushies, maybe.
That's a lot of
what's the-
plushies.
What's the verdict on that?
I'm willing.
Okay.
I'll have to make a run though. So I am hoping that this door will stay open because that would be very polite of the game. All right, we're gonna stay at the inn. Actually, now's a good time to grab some plushies.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'll have to remind to pick up the chainmail again.
Yeah. Probably should have thought that one through.
I'm glad I was watching for that. Because I've gone in there without the chainmail and just been absolutely wrecked. And been like, what's wrong? What's going on here? Why are these monsters beating on me?
Why are they so mean?
Mhm.
All right.
Why do the monsters?
Adding
keep
to our
increasing?
lovely Papa-san here, we have
Yay.
Link. Link is joining us. We have another Sleepy Relaxo. We have a polar bear. Got Mr. Chicken, very important,
Ooh.
very dignified. And we've got a bunny that I made in 7th grade.
Bunny.
What friends! Amazing! We are gonna buy the chainmail.
Yes.
Oh,
Good.
good.
We are definitely gonna buy it. It costs 300.
It does.
All right, and we are like gonna triple check that it's equipped because I clicked some funny buttons, but there we are. Okay. All right, we're fine. Without further ado,
And now we can go grave robbing for funsies.
yes. Now it's grave robbing time. Do I have another torch? Y'all,
Yay.
can I do this? By any chance, did we learn? We didn't. Can I do this?
We didn't learn Taros? No.
So, who's enjoying this wonderful dumpster fire of a portion here? Because I need
I
a new
am.
torch.
Hey, we haven't unintentionally died
Hey,
yet. Life
is
is,
there-
good.
Is there a torch in one of those treasure chests? I can't remember.
There might be, but I feel like it
But
would
there's
just
also there's also items you don't want.
be exactly. There are items I don't want, and we don't want those items that I don't want.
Yep.
It's that simple.
So the answer is, looking at the map that I have pulled up
Ooh.
of this cave, there are no torches in the grave.
Oh, imagine the time we would have wasted going to those.
Right.
Well, there is only one other box that has money in it.
There. All right, take 3, going into here. It's fine. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is broken. We are having fun.
Well, I can definitely agree with that last one.
I mean, we are having
Yeah.
fun. We're chilling here, playing Dragon Quest. Just, you know,
I concur.
yeah, finishing off a lovely Slurpathon.
It has been lovely.
Big vibe and big chillin'.
Exactly. We've got a lot of
Chillin'.
friends on the couch. I got friends on the virtual couch as well. It's a good night.
We're here.
Yeah. I'm hanging out with some of the coolest people on Twitch.
Amazing. So am I.
We are.
We are all blessed on this blessed day.
Blessed Dragon Quest Sunday.
And thus we must.
All right, so the enemies are going to get a little scarier at this point, but we can be careful, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Except for against this guy. I don't like this guy. He's rude.
Oh, he's the worst.
He makes me sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is also where we start getting into weird, just like bending of some very NES map design.
Yeah.
So
It
we
can be
come
very
down the stairs,
confusing.
we have to go all the way to the other side to take a path up and then down and then up again, and only then do we get to the heart.
Girl.
All right. Yeah, we do want to fight a few fights here and there, but also got to be a little careful sometimes. Really? Again?
Indeed. Joel Meiji, why?
I have to say, one of my favorite things about Dragon Quest 1 is just the way that as you go down deeper and deeper into a dungeon, the music just changes and gets deeper and more menacing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It really does give some, like, just some good feeling to that. I forgot the word I was looking for, so I went with feeling. Atmosphere.
That's a kind of feeling.
It's a feeling. It's a feeling.
Everything becomes
Yeah.
more dire and more suspenseful.
Yeah. So we're almost at the end here. So one thing to note, we want to try and... Is this the only enemy in this dungeon?
No. There are far worse enemies.
No, this is the only one. I haven't seen any others since we started coming downstairs. Anyway, as I was going to say, we really don't want to use our herbs right now, because we're going to be saving those for the worst part of the game, Golem Walk.
If that's the only enemy here, then this dungeon's quite droll.
Ah.
So anyway, we've had a harp. But importantly, we've hit level 7, which means we're in a good spot in our experience curve. This is about the level we want to hit.
Oh.
So now we're just gonna fight some friends and run away from some friends.
Wow, that was a very good run.
Yeah, this is a scary friend.
And if you've played games like Pokemon, you'll recognize this concept of summoning random encounters to you as opposed to having to seek them out.
You know what? We're going with it.
Oh.
I have no MP anyway. I'm not going to be able to heal after this. I'm going with it. It's probably just going to kill us. We're going to
Okay.
death warp. It's fine.
Definitely. He's this big scary man.
Yeah, this is the one enemy.
Skeleton man.
Yeah, it's the one enemy you don't want to encounter, but we do need to death warp out of here anyway, so it's kind of whatever at the point when we only had one cast of heal left anyway.
We'll be seeing worse versions of that guy soon. Sadly. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Oh, we will. Anyway, we are getting to the scariest part of the game now, which is Golem Walk. So,
Boy.
yeah, we're gonna try and go kill something that we really have no business killing at all, due to the fact that, so the fairy flute, remember what we picked up in the first town we went to?
I remember.
You remember. It's important.
Down
Toot
there.
the fairy flute.
Yeah, toot the flute. The flute puts the golem to sleep. And the way that it works in this version is no matter what, if you put the golem to sleep, you have 1 guaranteed attack before it'll wake up again. So a very safe strat you can use is just play the flute, attack, play the flute, attack for like a lot of turns until he dies. It's awful and slow, but if you're not doing PB attempts, then it's pretty much the safest thing you can do.
You can try some riskier strats and just hope that the golem doesn't wake up, but I don't know the odds. Never tell me the odds.
Or hope that you land a crit.
That's for PB attempts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, PB attempts if you, unlike me, are not a coward.
I am a coward.
Same!
Yeah.
Especially because this walk, we are going about as far as possible
It's
away
too
from
far.
home. Yeah, we are going all the way to Cantland.
So pretty much by the time we cross the next bridge, it's going to be the trouble zone where pretty much we're not going to want to fight anything. We're not going to want to like
The danger zone.
encounter anything unless we find the metal friend. How's my health?
Once you cross that bridge, it's the danger zone indeed.
Oh, it is the danger zone.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome for that.
This man's made of gold.
Sadly, that is not the golem we were looking for.
Nah, though they use the same sprite, different color though. But yeah, so pretty much everything here is just instantly try and run away, unless you see the little friend metal slime.
Also, apparently I'm very quiet.
Why are you being so quiet?
We need
don't
to
know.
turn up on the volume for Leggy.
Stop being so
Please.
quiet. I have to stretch to make you less quiet. Who let me stretch?
Oh.
Alright, Leggy is being boosted. Hi, Leggy.
Look, Akira Toriyama did the art. It's only appropriate.
Yeah.
Are we okay? Can we hear Leggy?
Can we hear Leggy?
We're doing it live. I don't care. I can do these things.
We'll do it live.
Okay, chat says much better.
Welcome.
Yay.
You know, I've already stretched awkwardly for this run a few times. What's one more awkward stretch? I think I actually should heal once more. I think my HP should be somewhere in the 60s, 61. That makes me nervous, but we'll be fine.
We got this. We got this.
Right on.
This guy's not even supposed to be scary anymore. This guy was scary like 5 minutes ago. Now we've got scarier things to deal with.
We do.
And yet, that's the friend that you can't escape from, who just decides, you know what, nah, you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
Have a bad day.
So we're getting very close to where we want to be here. It's just south of here. We're going to have to step on some of these awful steps, but
Oh,
I try my best to not heal until after we get out of the swamp.
that was a great run. I gotta say.
So yeah, all we have to do is flute and attack constantly. Now I always mess this up. Item, nope. Item,
Dogu, yes.
that. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
All right, and now it's just... I really hope you like how this song sounds, because you're going to be hearing it a lot.
I
It's
like it.
majestic. Magnificent, even.
So yeah, as long as you play the flute, you'll always get an attack out of that, and that's pretty good.
Oh,
I am very good at hitting too many buttons and getting excited.
okay.
So I just have to
You
not
know,
hit too many
mood.
buttons. Yeah, really. Because after the flute, you can just mash A. But after the attack, you can't just mash A. How many times? How many times am I going to do this?
One fear.
Patience. Yes.
Mhm.
Like,
But-
you know...
Sparko, we can't have patience. We need to go fast.
Oh, I need to go fast! Ah! Ooh, that's a crit. That's very good.
Nice question.
Thank you. Thank you. I worked on it for years.
We all did.
So that's very good. Clearly doing more damage saves time.
I believe this golem has like 800 HP or something.
My notes say 150
All right.
Oh,
with
Okay.
before variants.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
if he ate an apple before the fight, he might have a little extra HP.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. You eat an apple for health.
Where's
Yes,
Give me
exactly.
HP.
Anyway, I try not to talk too much during this part because I need to focus on hitting basic buttons, if you would believe this.
It's tough. I've messed it up so many times.
That's the thing. As much as we want to go fast, if you try and go so
Mhm.
fast that you hit the buttons and you hit the wrong button, that's also bad, you know. Then you waste more
Golems
time.
And golems can eat, but only apple. One apple.
Only
That's-
one apple
Mhm.
to give them
Yeah.
10 HP.
That's right.
I don't know. I just figured, you know, maybe he was a little hungry.
Yeah. Maybe he's hungry.
Did we do it? Did we do it?
Yeah. we did it.
Victory.
They're
Yay!
huge.
So now
Huge,
because we got
2,500 points.
yeah, because we got that experience, we're gonna get a few levels here. It's fantastic.
Yeah. And this is the power of doing things out of order.
Yep. All right, so now we go into town. There's a whole bunch of stuff I need to do. This
I'm really
is
glad you didn't.
God, yep.
this
I'm
is
really glad
actually
you
the
didn't
hardest
head
part of
down
the
there and get
game.
into an encounter.
So this is the vault boss. So we want to put something in. And we want to...
Yes.
No, we don't have anything in there. Okay, so we want the top option, then the bottom option. We want to put in... What do we want to put in? We want to put in our flute. We're done with it. We're never going to need that again. We're gonna menu incorrectly. We're gonna menu incorrectly again. Oh my gosh. Vault boss is the hardest part of the game. Gonna do that. We're gonna put in all of our... What are those? Those are keys, those are herbs, and now it's something. We're gonna put the something.
You just put in the stones of sunlight. Yeah.
And the
Look
heart
at the
That's
heart.
the-
and a
it's on the
dragon
harp,
scale.
yes.
Where's the dragon scale? It's up there.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yeah. And I think I want to get rid of all my herbs as well, but I will use some because I don't know. It's the best way.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing that always gets me
You
in
could
the
do that, or you could instay.
in the well, we want to get rid of the herbs
Oh.
for the item slot. But
Right.
so when I'm going fast, I usually only have one herb at the end. But when I'm going safety in marathons,
Right.
when I'm going safety in marathons, I usually have 6 herbs left at the end. So anyway, what do we want to do? We want to buy a wing here, so
Just one.
just one for a treat.
Yep.
Only one.
Did I menu wrong? No, I menued right. Good. So we're gonna
Becca
stay at
also
the inn
sells
here.
dragon scales.
They do, but we put our MP, we put our dragon scale in there. So we're gonna stay at the inn here. We're gonna use the power of telekinesis to open this drawer from a half tile away. Excuse me, sir,
This guy.
sir, please,
What's this guy doing?
sir. Excuse me,
Hello?
sir.
He's just loitering in front of the
Hello?
inn.
Excuse me. I wish to pass, but I
Try,
okay,
like-
thank you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say to try like walking away and then walking back.
Did that work? I think it did work from like a tile away. I'm so proud.
Gosh dang.
Wow. All right, then what do we
Sorry,
do?
This is a Wendy's.
I like to refill my keys here because I'm a scared baby who thinks they're going to use all of their keys up.
Yeah.
You know, that's fair. It's important to be, for key safety.
You do
Exactly.
need that.
Then we're going to take a little meander over here, steal someone else's stuff, because this is what you do when you're a hero, you know.
If you have keys and you're trying to use your storage, it's behind a key door, it's trouble. You gotta be safe there.
So a few more seeds to make us healthy. Seeds are what makes us healthy. And then, so here actually comes the title of the category, the Dragon Loop. Why is it called the Dragon Loop, y'all?
Because we loop the dragon.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, really?
At least
Alright,
that's
I
what
knew
I
that.
figured. Like,
You're
what?
right, you're right. It's true. We do.
So what we're doing here, we just bought a bunch of holy water, which will repel weak enemies. We actually even used one, so we
And
can
then you
purchase
bought
another one.
to replace that one.
Yeah, so pretty much what we're gonna do here is, you remember that cave we went into, the swamp cave? Well, by
Yeah.
golly, I'll let you know there's a powerful dragon living in there, and we're gonna kill it 7 times. But there's a problem. It despawns after you kill it. You can only kill it once.
Yeah, so how do we
How
kill
will
it
we ever
7
get it back?
times?
My golly, have I got a story for you. We are going to rescue the princess. And then unrescue the princess. So,
Wait, what?
yeah.
How do you unrescue a princess?
So, the thing with this game is when you rescue the princess, you carry her in your arms, and then you're supposed to take her back to the castle. If you die on the way to going back to the castle, then the princess is put back into the cave here, and the dragon respawns. So it's actually quite useful.
It's like
So do you think
undrinking
it's the
water,
same
but it's hot
dragon, or do you
water.
think it's a different dragon?
I don't know. It's probably like dragon's cousin.
So it's a different dragon every time. You're just fighting. You're just fighting your way through that dragon's entire family tree.
The
I
dragon
think
lord
it's
has
a
many
different-
minions.
I think it's a different iteration of the same dragon.
I like the idea that it's just the same dragon, and it's just like, oh god, not you again.
Yeah.
Maybe the dragon stayed at the inn to heal.
Yeah, it's like, I just got the princess back. I'm back on guard duty. Why are you back again?
You need to pay attention to your health, especially on the first couple of fights of this dragon. I believe the heal line is like 40. I don't know. Because sometimes this dragon will double attack, and that you don't want, especially early on.
Oh, that might do it. Yep. Okay.
Yay.
So yeah, the first dragon is of course the toughest because you're the lowest level, but then you get a level right away. So what I'm trying to do as I play, you want to vaguely count how much damage you do, or how many hits you do at least, because you can just count by average. You want to count how much damage you do so that you can try and leave yourself with not too much HP left over, because the more HP you have left over, the longer it takes to die. Because I don't think I ever told you, but how are we gonna die with the princess in our arms? You remember the swamp?
Yeah.
So pretty much you want to have the least amount of HP possible for 2 reasons. The first obviously being you will die faster in the swamp, and the second is that message just told me my holy water ran out. So now there's a chance of small little encounters coming up, and it's not worth fighting them because they're worth so little experience now. But it just wastes time.
Back to the castle.
So yeah, we're gonna do
Gotta
this
go rescue
6
that
more
princess
times.
again.
Yeah, I gotta go
Yeah.
rescue that princess. And yeah, this is why it is the dragon loop. So there is one other category which I believe involves manipulating metal slimes, but this is the most popular category.
Hmm.
So now I'll use another one of these. These being the holy water. What if I just actually said what I was doing?
Mm,
No, that's too hard.
yeah.
Oh, so let me think. I believe it's on the next one. I'll buy more holy water, and then on the one after that I'll buy more keys? Probably.
I believe it's the third one that you buy more.
Well, I
holy
do have
water.
some notes here. Another fun fact, healing in here, you actually want to heal in battle because it's faster than healing through the menu. And sometimes like that, the enemy will run from you anyway.
Because you're big and strong.
Exactly. I'm a big,
Like a
strong
bear.
Yeah. Alright, so dragon number 2. I believe we're counting an average of about 8 attack hits to win. Yes, 8 attack hits, as opposed to the, pacifist hits or something.
Right.
No, the defense hits.
Ah, yes.
Oh, that was a scary dragon breath.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna heal again.
Yep.
Oh, I should have healed here, but you know what? It's fine. It's definitely fine.
No.
Guess what?
It wasn't fine.
It wasn't fine.
Oh, it's
That was-
definitely fine. This is fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
This
It's
doesn't
fine.
nice.
count.
That's why I say that 40 should be a good heal line for the first few dragons.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, the note-
mismenued.
Yeah, the
It's all
notes
good. It's all
specifically
good.
say the heal line is 41.
Yeah, I just got excited, okay?
Yeah.
I understand. I understand. Look, every
Your
now
holy water supply doesn't understand.
Actually, how many? Well, now my holy water is gonna run out early no matter what at some point. So.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It happens. It happens. Oh, wow.
I mean, we could be sneaky and buy holy water at the same time that we buy keys, but
I warned you about that dragon.
you did warn me about that dragon, and did I listen to you?
Mhm.
No, I was stubborn.
It's okay.
I was stubborn as a proper hero is.
I only did that because it's happened to me so many times.
Yeah.
I think you
It
have to be
feels
stubborn.
like a very easy way for things to get off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you pretty much have to be stubborn to be a hero here, because how else would you, like, you know, just spend all the time to grind all the enemies to, you know, level up?
How else are you gonna fight this dragon 7 times or 8 times?
Exactly. 7.5.
Yeah. Counts.
Right, I keep forgetting you can't walk over those little rocks.
Stubborn as life.
It is. Please, though. And it's also good to note the holy water doesn't actually work inside the cave here, so that's why I just chose to let it run out outside. Anyway, take 2. We can do this. Let's not
I believe-
Water, but
let's not get too excited with the menuing.
it's holy water, but it's not that holy.
It's only
Doesn't
holy
get
water
reception.
because, you know, you stick the straw on the top to drink out of it.
Mhm.
yeah,
I'm
wait-
being risky
wait-
business.
Wake me up when they're selling demonic water.
Nice. That was risky, but it paid off this time.
It was close enough. Because, yeah, again, I mean, if you're going in big time save mode, you really want to try and be careful with that. But, you know, if I can be done with like 20-ish steps in marathon time, I'm happy with that. That's fine.
Mhm. You've once again saved a princess.
Hooray!
Woo.
Excuse me. I'm not interested in ghosties.
No, it's too scary. Too scary.
There we go.
Spoopy ghosty.
hmm
Alright, so holy water is what it is for this dragon. So after this one, it's a little different, though, because... Wait, no, it's not. After this one, we are going to buy more holy water anyway, so it's fine. It's after the
Yeah,
next
we-
one when we go buy keys.
Yep. You already have keys, I believe.
Yes, it's restock the holy water after Dragon 3, restock the keys after holy water number 4.
hmm
Yeah. 'Cause you
Do you have enough? Do you have the right number of keys still?
I better.
Because of the death?
Yeah, I've
You
got
have
3 of them.
keys, yeah.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah, that's fine. Because we'll use 1 to go to the dragon and
Mhm.
1 to go buy keys. Wait,
Yeah.
no.
You have 3 keys, so you
No,
get,
that's-
do 2 more
Yeah,
dragons.
2 dragons and 1 key. That's fine. But
Yeah,
very good
okay.
point. Thank you. So,
I just wanted to double check
Yeah.
because otherwise that's
you've seen
a
how
bit
this
more
run.
time lost.
You've seen how this run has been going. I will accept any brain check for me.
Now you will.
Check my brain all you need to. It is. I don't know where it is right now. But it's sure not in here. Are we starting Thomas?
Apparently.
Did,
In chat we are.
do I have to stop playing this and boot up Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends?
I mean...
I don't have a copy of that game. I'm sorry.
Why does the Thomas the Tank Engine show theme go so hard?
It does.
Because it's Thomas. The
It's
tank
Thomas.
engine. And friends.
Thomas.
Mhm.
I just realized my ear's still off. I don't need to bunk anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Still an average of 8 hits. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
I believe.
I
I also believe.
just don't menu too hard.
You know, that's a good point. Post-apocalyptic media should always go hard.
Well, he did a double hit, so it was really good he healed there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big, mean, scary dragon.
I don't want to heal here, but I'm going to.
Yep. Oh,
It's fine. We're a brave bear. Well,
it
it's
was
fine.
really
It's
scary,
fine.
but
It's
it paid
fine.
off. It paid off. It paid off.
Oh dear
Get
me.
it! Get there!
That was too dangerous.
That was scary.
So-
Legit.
At that point, when I'm at 4 HP, there's absolutely no reason for me to try and heal because if they attack first, I die anyway.
Yeah.
So, and that attack would have made it. So, yeah. I did a bit of bad counting on my side, but it's okay because everything is okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can count on that dragon being very dangerous.
It's this one I want. You want to know the best part? 4 HP,
What?
baby. Look
Oh,
how.
yeah.
Oh no!
What?
Wait, no, I don't know. I'm a
You
dummy.
have to go
Yeah.
get keys, right?
No, we're not buying keys. We're buying holy water.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm a dummy. I'm a big dummy.
That's okay. Holy water is in the first town, second town.
Okay,
maybe
we're
first.
just gonna have to mess this up a little.
Yeah.
So okay. You didn't see all the connections my brain made in that half second there, okay? So it makes sense in my head. So okay.
You're right. We need the final key there was to buy holy water.
Yeah, or the second last key rather. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I got excited because I finished with 4 HP, because then you can die quickly in the swamp. And then I realized, wait a second, we're going home to buy keys. You don't need to watch your HP in that situation because you die in a different place here. But then I remembered, wait a second, this is when we're buying holy water, not keys. So when I teleported back, I'm like, well, now what do I do? So
Now I buy keys and holy water.
now we're just doing things out of order and it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Making it up as we go.
Exactly. You know what? We're gonna save so much time here. You know why? Because we've got our return spell here. So look, we can go outside. It'll be great.
You are doing great. Math is
Debatable.
Yeah.
But thank you.
You are putting on a great show,
Isn't that all
which
that
is all
matters?
that matters.
Exactly. So if I were to go the correct way, we could buy holy water over here. But that's too difficult.
Which also requires a key.
Yes, that's why I have to be careful for my keys, because everything
That's right.
costs keys.
It does.
I'm getting angry.
That's
Okay,
the
we're not
key.
actually getting angry.
Hmm?
We're not actually getting angry. It's fine.
We're getting mad for more holy water.
All right, so that's all the holy water we can buy now. It should be fine. So this will take us to the end. The question is, will the keys take us to the end? This is our
Yes.
4th dragon. Yeah, that should still be fine, because this is our 4th dragon. So 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only 4. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. This is fine. Nothing is breaking. Nothing. We fixed everything.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Everything's fine.
I mean, I know we didn't expect a full-on dumpster fire, but it's like a little tiny, like a small waste bucket fire.
A tiny dumpster fire.
It's okay. What else would you expect from me at the end of Slurpathon, really? We're lucky the console hasn't turned itself off yet. Baby, don't
If
you
it wasn't
dare.
you, if it wasn't you, it'd be me. So,
Look, what I expect.
yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, all I expect from Sparko at this time of night is a little bit of silliness, and that's exactly what we got.
Yay.
Well, I will prove you wrong. We will not get a little bit. We will get a lot of it.
You know what? Fair.
I mean, that's just kind of my vibe overall, though. Like, if you come to me and expect only a little bit of silliness, you're gonna get overwhelmed. Probably 7 average hits now? Maybe? I did level. Probably heal one more time. I'll probably eat those words. Delicious words. Okay, good. So again, blah blah blah, save the princess. Usually this is where you teleport home and buy more keys because it's dragon number 5, but because we didn't oopsie, we're just gonna go stomp around in the swamp as we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the wrong spell. See, look, we even try to teleport home, but we can't because we're in a cave, so I like that cute little animation. It's very cute. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. So that was dragon number 4. This is dragon number 5. After dragon number 5, we have to go back to the vault boss, which is literally impossible, but, you know. We did it wrong the first time. Maybe we can do it right the second time, you know?
I believe.
I would like to believe, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
I have nothing but faith.
Not what I'm trying to do. I cast a spell when I was going for holy water. But you know what? We cast a light spell outside, so it's going to be sunny for a few more hours. I say, it's already dark outside.
Oh no.
What time is it even? Okay, actually no, it's after 9. That's fair. I was thinking it was a little bit earlier and I was going to get really mad, but now I'm only slightly mad.
Just slightly.
Just slightly. Well, the sun continuously goes down sooner and I'm very angry.
Yeah.
Like, that's just very rude. Like, how dare the universe?
How dare.
Exactly. Alright, so dragon number 5, still average of about 7 hits. I think, if I remember, I think it's actually usually an average of 7 hits for the rest of it, but just you're more likely to get the first attack as you get the next level.
Yeah, once you hit 14, you are basically guaranteed to go first.
Yeah.
At 13, it's still very good odds, but...
Yeah, which, again, when you're playing with Cozy Safety Marathon, it's like whatever. When you're going for a PB, that sort of thing matters a lot more.
Yep.
Yeah.
My brain turned off for a second there. That's okay. Probably don't want to heal again. I'll be a little scared, but you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine.
Everything is fine.
Of course. And there we got our next level. All right, we're gonna go play Vault Boss now, but that's okay. So remember when we put the stones, the harp, and the dragon scale in there, and the fairy flute that we're not going to take out again? We're gonna go retrieve these items again now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because very soon it'll be time to advance the plot some more, and then it'll be time for hashtag grinding.
What?
Grinding.
What if I actually stopped casting that spell, though?
Good question.
Alright. Vault Boss. Why? So, boo. This time we're gonna want to select option 2 first. It'll be exciting. Hey, we could go get that wing that I constantly forget exists. Why do I want that wing? I don't know. I'll have to review that one day. But okay, option 2, option 1.
Is it a Chimera wing?
No, it's option 2, option 2. Okay, I am...
Yeah, you want Hikidas, which is remove, and then from storage.
Ah.
Second options, both.
So I don't want the top item. And that should be good. What am I doing? We're putting this on. That's not how you put
It's
it
the
on.
dragon
though.
scale, yes.
Yes. That is? Oh, you can put it on that way. I didn't know. All right.
Yep.
We're learning. That's fine. All right. We kind of did okay with Vault Boss, but it was questionable, as you know.
Yeah. The fact,
Yeah.
the important part is we have defeated Vault Boss.
Yes.
Hmm?
No longer needing to deal with them again.
Ooh.
So yeah, we're definitely very used to this walk at this point, but it's okay. Only one more after this one. Dragon 6 is just kind of like, you know, for Dragon 3, 4, and 5, you do all these things afterward, and Dragon 6 is just kind of like, yeah, get through it, we're almost there. Because, yeah, pretty much after this point, we need to get another plot item, and then we're going to get some new armor after this, actually, so it's pretty good.
Ooh.
But then past that, it sort of gets to the point where it's not really worth your time to do this dragon loop over and over again for experience. Because you become pretty
plus,
self-sufficient.
there's other things we have to do, like, we've got to go turn in the harp, we got to go find a few more things. I hear there's some shiny armor hiding out somewhere in this world.
Exactly. More exciting things to do.
Chat wants to know what you're drinking.
It's water. So I should show you the cute cup after I'm done counting.
Yeah. Chat was hoping it was bubble tea.
Man, why
That
don't
would
I
be
have
good.
boba right now?
Right?
Like, who wants me to just leave right now and go buy some? It'll only take me like 15 minutes. Come on, that's
I think
acceptable,
we have
right?
time.
You know, you've heard of BK mode, but what about boba tea mode?
Anyway, please look at this really cute cup. I know my camera's not the biggest, but look at that cute Rilakkuma bakery.
Oh, that is the
Wow.
cutest.
It's so cute.
That is cute.
Anyway, Dragon 6, blah, 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 go outside, die in the swamp, come back. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how much of a donation would it take for you to drop everything, go get boba, and come back?
I don't know. It's like, it's kind of chilly outside.
Mm.
Barely. It's not that chilly outside. I don't know. What's my price point? I don't know. Donate $100 and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Dragon 6 is done.
Just one more.
Mhm.
One more dragon to quest.
Yep. That's all the dragons that are left in the entire series, just one.
Well, there's a couple more.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I'm like excited that we're like, well, I don't know if excited is the right word, but it's like I've just got some cute cozy hoodies, and it's also nice to be able to wear those outside, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I like the warm weather, but you know, fall gets cozy, and winter is its own kind of cozy too, I'd say, as a Winnipegger. It's cozy when you're inside.
Right?
And then I can make tea and soup. So, you know, there's some good things about that. Please ask me this question again when it's like minus 30. Please ask me how cozy I'm feeling then.
Mm-hmm. It's not as cozy, I believe.
I'll still get boba in the winter, I promise.
Yeah.
Alright, so our last dragon here, we really don't need to worry too much about about like heal lines or anything, or saving HP at the end, because we actually do want to stay in this area, so we're not going to Death Warp home after this one.
Yeah. Like, technically you need to worry about the heal line so you don't die, but other than that...
Yeah. Like, you don't need to worry about having a low HP coming out of it is mostly what I meant. The heal line is whenever you feel cozy enough. I probably should have healed there, but you know, the heal line is wherever I want. Didn't I already say that? I usually up it a little just because I have to end up doing that outside anyway. Oh yeah, one thing is I didn't actually pay attention to how close I was to the end of it, to the next level. Usually that's what I want to do when I get to back to the king, but I totally forgot about that. So we're just gonna fight little enemies till we get the level, because you know what? We're staying in the area, we're casting the wrong spell again, because apparently that's my vibe tonight. You know what? That's fine. Don't tell anybody. It's okay.
Big vibe.
But yeah, so we've got our heart back here. We're going to be exchanging it for the rain staff just a little bit up north of here. But yeah, since we don't know how far we are from level 15, we're just going to kill whatever until we get there, because there's level 15. We did it. GG.
Nice.
So good news, we learned a new spell, which is essentially the same as the holy water. So now we don't have to worry about little enemies attacking us again, which is going to be pretty nice until we go into the scary zone. So yeah, just a little more plot advancing here. And then just really 2 more big sections after this. Ooh, indeed. I'm gonna definitely keep casting this spell for good times. But yeah, so down here we'll just be doing a little plot advancement again. As you do. There are like a couple points to advance
this
the
guy
plot
takes
in this
turn.
game.
Storms of sunlight under a staff of rain and turns them into the
Not
tears.
quite. Not quite, my friend. I'm sorry. In this one, we're actually receiving the Staff of Rain in exchange for the Silver Harp.
Oh, I got ahead of myself. I'm sorry.
That's okay, because we don't have the token yet. We don't have the token. Oh yeah, I was supposed to cast home.
Oh,
from
the
here.
token.
Yes.
Did we get the armor?
Not yet. That's actually quite where we're headed right now.
Armor, token, and then we're going.
Just about. We're going to be grinding a little bit after we pick up the token.
Yeah, so now we're gonna stay in the inn.
With the princess.
But there was only one bed.
Woo! What a scandal. The whole town must be talking about us right now.
Yes, they must.
But so yeah, here we're just gonna be taking a little walk. And so we're gonna be going to fight the Devil Knight, and it's a little bit scary, but it's a very easy strategy. All we have to do is go in there and mash the attack button and hope for the best. Great, right? I'm not scared, you're scared.
Right? I'm scared.
I mean, pretty much, I've had a general decent success rate with this, but, you know, bad things can still happen. You can, like, be put to sleep, and when you fall asleep in the middle of combat, that's generally an unsafe thing. Generally. So across the scary bridge, yeah, this is the scary bridge. As you can see, because our repel spell stopped working right away. So yeah, we're pretty much just gonna be running from everything here, because after we get through this upcoming fight, we're gonna be fighting a lot stronger things, so it's kind of irrelevant. Probably should heal up at some point, but here's the next town.
Yeah. Please be careful about falling asleep mid-combat. You know, you might want to go see a doctor if that keeps happening.
Good idea, good idea.
This suggestion and more brought to you by chat.
Thank you, chat. You're all lovely and cute.
Chat is the best chat.
Yeah, cute chat.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just getting this dragon trying to protect his friend over here, which means we're gonna have to heal after this fight, but you know what? That's okay, we're prepared for it. All right, so we're just gonna run in and mash A and hope for the best. So this is a great time for me to take a drink of water. Ah, yes. This fight's actually going pretty well, so hooray. I want to believe in myself. We did it! We didn't even take any damage!
Wow.
Anyway, here's the new fancy armor.
Flawless victory.
Look how shiny it is.
Yeah, this armor not
Yeah,
only
very
protects
shiny.
us from any sort of damage tiles, but it also heals us 1 hit point for every step we take.
Mm-hmm. Very overpowered. I was just gonna fight like one fight in here for funsies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in addition to that, it like, you know, heightens our defense quite a bit. I believe it lowers some attack spells and also the Dragon Lord's Breath to us. It's pretty much essential for this. But yeah, the last point of business here is just going to be find the token, which is the proof that we are who we are, the legendary hero, and do some grinding, and hope for a little friend to appear here. We have one more shot of getting a metal slime, which is of course just a bunch of experience if we can manage to defeat it, but we also have to find one. So please, good vibes for the friend to appear. I do have my baby pinky slime. Look at this sweetie. Look at this little sweetie here. Good vibes for us, right? Yes. Come on, friend. No? No friend? Okay.
My friend.
I think we're already out of the friend zone. How awful. Sorry, baby. We tried. I'm pretty sure it's only that little one patch there where we really have the chance to encounter one.
Yeah.
But alright, so down in the big swamp here, I sometimes misstep where it is, but
Kind of like it's kind of on an odd tile, so
yeah, it's like on a half
Easy to-
tile.
it's easy to miss, yeah.
But I believe we'll find it.
I also believe.
Thank you for believing. The way I remember it is it's like directly through that little land pieces there, so you know you're already lined up for it there.
And then like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, it's like halfway through the middle of this long bottom piece, like
there-ish.
Yeah.
kinda.
ta-da!
It's right there. Perfect.
Amazing. And
Imagine being a literal brain genius and finding it first try.
Right?
yeah, so the real way you do this in the game is there is a guy in a town who will give you the map coordinates of where it is, and the way you'll find that a little simpler than counting it all out, because it's a big, long, like, circle around the universe. If you rescue the princess and take her back to the king, then she will give you an item that'll help you count those coordinates out.
And now, what time is it?
Grinding
It's grinding
time!
time.
Yay! So yeah, we're honestly going to be
looking-
here for a while.
Yeah, we are looking for level 17 and then a few more.
Yeah.
So now would be a great time for any or anything else we want to share.
Everyone should share everything.
I have an announcement. This is the last one of Slurpathon 10.
Oh my gosh, no!
Yeah.
That's
But
okay.
we were and are still for a little bit raising money for extra life children's Miracle Network hospitals. Raising money specifically for the Alberta Children's Hospital, and yeah.
And I
all of our
will add more
support.
plushies to my couch for a minimum $10 donation.
Yes, that is the final incentive to be met.
I believe you are forget with the Sparkover buys bubble tea incentive that was added for $100.
Oh, right.
There's that $100 incentive for Sparkover to go out and buy bubble tea during the middle of the run.
You realize if I go out, y'all gonna have to entertain everyone.
Okay.
I hear Slurpy wants to do a rerun for SMW.
Do we have time for that?
I mean, we do have 2-player screens. That was definitely the wrong spell to cast.
How early do you guys want to get to bed? I'm fine with that.
I am in a situation here. Okay, we're fine. So the problem with these guys here is they can heal themselves, so if it gets a little scary and then they heal, sometimes you just want to run from them, but I'm a stubborn baby.
So what you're saying is that bird is a jerk.
Oh, quite. Quite. This is the RPG's jerk bird. Or, specifically, this exact one.
Yeah, this is the original RPG jerk bird.
It's true.
Of all birds, he's the star of birds.
I'd really like to see some others and not just that one, but you know.
Potent RPG. But thou must.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what RPG that's from.
Ah, thank you for missing me. I wonder... I don't think I have any herbs on me still. I just feel so low on MP, but you know, I should be able to heal walk myself. If it gets really scary, I can just go up to the grass tiles up there. They have it's a smaller encounter rate, but you know, if I need to heal, then that's fine. This is probably like the biggest portion of like not doing too much in the run though, I think, just because of all the time it takes to grind up to the next couple levels. Because pretty much the idea is we'll get up to level 17, maybe fight like a couple extra battles, maybe, depending how we're feeling, and then we're gonna finish getting all our plot items together and, you know, finally go into the Dragon Lord's castle.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, for better and worse, this is the best grinding spot of the game.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's the thing, Dragon Loop itself, it's like, it's a little repetitive, that part, but, you know, you do other things in between it as well.
Yeah, this part is just, you know, a bit of a slog.
A little bit, but we have fun together.
Just a little bit. Yeah, no, it's fun. It gives a good opportunity to hang out, chat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Run across the street and get level
Talk
2,
about the cute
things
plushes
like that.
behind Sparko,
Look at them
etc.
all.
Right?
Right? What good friends.
Very good friends.
Mhm.
One thing that is fun about going up to the grass, like, you'll notice the background for the battles change depending on what sort of terrain you're on. And I really like that. Like, in the Nintendo version, it was just a plain black background, like all black, nothing else. And it's like, this is just so much prettier, you know?
It's our friend Dragon. Except this dragon doesn't give as much experience.
Yeah, this isn't the special dragon. It's just, it's a
Yeah.
baby dragon.
It's still special in its own way, but not as
Exactly.
special.
There, we've healed up a bit. That's quite good. Though I will always have, some good feelings for the Nintendo version of this game. I really do feel like this remake it improved so many things. Oh, nice. There's level 16.
Oh, definitely. Hey. Just one more then.
The one on the comment of the all-black screen in the Nintendo version. In the randomizer, one of my very favorite things to ever happen is there is a demon knight who, in that version, the sprite is just entirely black, nothing else. So when you encounter it in the dark, it's just a plain black screen with nothing else. And the
With
very
like eyes, maybe.
yeah, but the very first time I saw that, I was so happy. I was so amused. It was so good.
At least it's not the fun police.
I mean, the fun police in that version are awful. The red dragons,
Yeah.
they will get you. They will get
They
you.
will,
hmm
no matter what.
Yep.
But in this version, they're a little bit nicer, so it's okay.
Sometimes they will get you, but
I mean,
we're gonna
sometimes.
talk about those times.
You know, I like it when friends are a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
It's good when friends are nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just. I mean, I'm gonna say one thing. This guy's got to have some like really well-toned legs with all the walking around we're doing on these hills.
Right?
While also carrying a princess.
Yeah, quite strong. Thank you, hero.
You know, it's the training montage. We're running up and down the hills. We're carrying the princess with us. We're fighting monsters. Like, this is a true training montage.
It really is. Just instead of it being a montage, we get to see the whole thing.
Yeah, this is why montages are good, actually.
Yeah. Imagine doing a speedrun like that and just like skipping through this portion, being like, yep, I did the training, I promise. This guy's healed itself a few times, rude.
Rude.
Oh no, I'm out of water. We'll never survive. Now we will, it's okay. I mean, for all y'all out there, this would be a great time for you to go get some water. I can't reach the kitchen from here.
It will be in a few minutes. My food. Ooh.
Please tell us about your food.
I got a donair.
Very nice. A+. I miss
I'm
Calgary's
living
donair
simple.
scene. Nice. Dessert. I approve.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Deborah made me some delicious curry earlier for dinner. It was
Ooh.
wonderful.
Nice.
Ooh.
It was very spicy.
Nice.
This is fine. That must have been good.
Mm-hmm.
I hit snacks for dinner.
Yum. Snack's also good.
It's true. Nah, I had a bigger lunch. It's like, honestly, when I'm home all day, I don't want to put in a lot of effort to all the things I eat. So it's like,
Snacks.
yeah, exactly.
I get it.
If I have a nice lunch that I took time on, then I'm just going to have snacks for dinner, and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I like carrots and hummus. That's like 8+ dinner and some other
It is
stuff
right.
too.
It's nutritious. It's vegetables.
Exactly.
Whoa. Hakimakumi.
Hakimokumi
Good.
in our Twitch chat? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll be right back.
Do it. Get the food.
Yes.
I'm excited for you. Wonder how we're doing here. I know usually when I have my splits up, I can be like, ah, that happened. Now it's this period of time. But now I'm just like, I have one timer, and I can't even see my timer. Where is it? There. It's like way off in the distance over there.
Yeah, if you're curious, we just hit the 131 mark.
All right. Well, you know what? If it were the world record, we'd be done already, but we're not the world record.
Well, yeah, we're better than the world record because we're hanging out more.
Exactly. We've got all this friendship time.
Exactly. And friendship is the best thing ever. Anime taught me that.
Well, exactly. Friendship is magic.
Right?
Yeah. My Little Pony taught me that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's a screen where we can check how much experience we need. But we're not gonna.
No.
Because that's slow.
That takes
It's
time.
much faster just to get there.
Exactly. Don't look at how long it takes. Just keep going until you're there. Which pretty much is true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I'm curious how it's going, but I don't actually need to know because the game will tell me when I get to level 17. And then we get to get naked in the swamp. Wait.
You know? Probably not the best time.
Well, you know, after level 17. After level 17.
Fair, fair. It's a great way to get sent home because you're being weird and naked in the swamp.
Pretty much. I mean, so what happens after we get to the level 17 is we are going to want to go home quickly, but we also want to fight that dragon again one more time, so we're gonna have to send the princess back to her spot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's just... And if you'll remember, the armor we just picked up makes it so we don't take damage from damage tiles, meaning gonna have to take it off before we go on to the damage tiles. It's the only thing that makes
Exactly.
sense, really. It's
Right.
a perfectly heroic option. We've got to be getting pretty close. You can tell I'm getting impatient when I start walking closer down to the swamp. I'm like, I want to get in there already.
Right.
I'm like, come on, is it time yet?
Hello, swamp, my old friend. I want to bathe in you again.
But let's think. I will need keys, which I should have. I'll need a torch and herbs.
I am returned. with the
Hello.
You've
Hello.
returned.
Fantastic. I hope your dinner is lovely.
food. Thank you.
Hey, don't heal mid-battle. That's rude.
Yeah, only I'm allowed to do that.
Exactly. I'm just gonna believe we're gonna stay alive here, because we are. See? It worked. Just have to believe in myself. And now we're gonna run around in the grass for a little bit. Just to gain a bit of strength back.
Mhm.
If by strength I mean health, because gosh, if I could gain strength by just walking around in the grass, I'd be set.
Everyone would be.
It's true. I really don't like it when you heal yourself like that. That's really just, it doesn't help me. It doesn't help me in my hero's
Right.
journey.
And we want to be selfish.
Exactly. Like, I want to save the kingdom here. It's me. That one was a lot better, mainly because we got the sneak attack on it too, which is quite good. There we go. All right. You've all been patient. You've all waited. Let's go jump in the swamp.
Let's go! Swamp, 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 swamp.
Yay! I still will do a couple fights for funsies just to gain the experience, but I'm mostly here for the death warp. Because the truth is, your death animation, well, not animation, the little song it plays, it actually does go by faster. You can, like, button out of it if you do it to yourself versus if an enemy does it. So it is optimal for you to die to the swamp tiles rather than in battle. But, you know. We're also trying to get experience. Swamp Stomp! The enemies are actually quite fighty today. Probably be gone during this one, though. And if not, right after it. You know what? Again, that's optimal. We got our fight, and then we got our death. And again, so the princess is sent back as well, so good stuff.
She went on a whole adventure with us, only to get sent back home.
Yeah, she probably thought she was safe by that point, but sorry, girl. So at that level, we also learned a stronger healing spell, which is going to help us in our fight.
Just don't forget that we have to get her again.
Oh, we do. We must.
So the incentive, yeah.
Yes, thank you to your generosity. We will be saving the princess officially, which you actually do not do in the proper speed run.
It's slow.
Yeah. Wastes frames.
But it is proper.
Despite that I always want to save the animals, I'm like, the princess?
Save the princess.
Nah, I like to save the princess. It's nice. She appreciates
It's
it.
polite.
Exactly. What's going on? Am I too full to pick up a torch? What's going on here? I am too full to pick up a torch. Well, this is probably chainmail. Probably.
The bottom two are Roto's armor and Roto's hold on.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd taken off the armor, so it was down at the bottom of the list. But alright, let's go for realsies, right? Let's just double check our inventory for good measure. I only have one key, which is fine because we're only going to fight the Dragon Lord once, right? Wait, no, we need another key for the princess. Do. You know what? We're going to be passing by that town anyway, right? Yeah, we can just buy keys on the way out of that town. So it'll be okay. Just have to remember. That's the thing. The plan is fine, but the remembering, that's actually the tough part here. Just remember.
Is
guys.
this a remaster?
Oh, good golly, yes. Yeah, this is the Super Famicom version. So a lot of quality of life updates from the original Nintendo version, but I quite enjoy it. And I believe it's very similar to the mobile port and the Switch version as well. Like, those are, I think, pretty much, maybe not identical, but very close to each other, whereas this is very different from the Nintendo version. Probably one of my favorite quality of life improvements was, instead of having a menu to select a billion different things, the action buttons, like, you can open the door, stairs are automatic now, but you can, like, talk, you can search the ground, all on one button, instead of having to go into a menu to do that, so that's fantastic. Anyway, one last dragon fight here. We are a big, strong bear now, so we really don't need to worry about how this fight goes at all, because we're just gonna win. Easily.
Yeah, look at that. We're doing like 29 damage a swing. We're doing twice as much as we were the first time we were down here.
Yeah, we've grown up. We've built character. Anyway, since it was donated for, here is our princess that we are saving. And she actually does get to join us for the rest of the quest now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, actually, it is faster to just go outside and then redo this, so let's do that, because we like going fast. Despite all the things I have done today, we like going fast. And I say as I cast the wrong spell. Did I say I liked going fast? It might have been a lie.
It's an RNG manipulation to make the Dragon Lord fight easier.
Oh, good, because that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
The Dragon Lord fight is funny because the first part is the scary part and the second part doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter, but it's like... So, the first Dragon Lord fight is the big RNG fest, and the second one just has a pattern of one, like... It's a 4-step system that just repeats itself. So... yeah. As long as you have the stats to get through it, it's nothing you really need to think too much about other than counting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Luckily, stat growths in this game are basically deterministic outside of the seeds. You set your growths at the very beginning with your character's name.
E is a fantastic name.
it gives us bonuses to our strength and HP growths, which are, you know, the two stats that actually matter in this.
Yeah. So down here, we are exchanging our 3 plot items for the rainbow drop here. Beautiful animation there. Thank you, sir. Very nice. And then all we need to do back now is go back to town, stay at the inn, and remember to buy some keys. Now that I think of it, actually, I think usually I did my supply shopping just in this town here, but I was just worried because there were some shenanigans that had happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good, though.
Shenanigans.
We like those. Okay, so we're gonna remember to buy keys. Look what I'm doing! Yay!
Mm-hmm.
The bare minimum. Bare.
Ah! I see what you did there.
Yeah, I'm hilarious. I'm actually very funny. So you're welcome.
It is, but like unironically.
All right, so we did that. We do want to stay at the inn again with the princess and possibly that other man. Like, there's only one bed in this entire inn. That other room just has a table. So are we all sleeping together with that man? I don't know. Whatever, we're cuddling, we're cozy, it's fine. And we are gonna double check. We've got 6 herbs and 2 keys, and there's probably a torch in there somewhere, right? I did buy a torch in that town, yes. All right, we're ready to go. So we're on to the final leg of this run here. I guess I should have cast the repel spell before I entered the town for good measure, but you know what? It's okay. Doesn't last that long anyway. And honestly, I'm happy to fight pretty much whatever at this point. Like, yeah, these little guys, they don't give too much experience, but we still do need some so...
Yeah, and like... if they're going to attack us, like, we'll one-shot them.
Yeah.
Basically without fail.
Mm-hmm.
So that's faster than, like, trying to run away.
Yeah.
And we get a little something out of it.
Anyway, get your rainbows out in chat. It's time to build a bridge. Ooh, I am talking so much. But there's a rainbow bridge. I'm kind of sad that, you know, the bridge itself isn't a rainbow, but you can't have them all.
Yeah, the graphical fidelity in this version is just so much less than the NES. Wait.
I mean, they did give us that nice animation at least, so I can give them props for that. Just up and around here. Here's that castle that we saw from the very beginning of the game.
Finally here. The ominous fortress overlooking the peaceful kingdoms.
Oh no. Alright, so a couple last orders of business here. We want to pick up the legendary sword, and we want to get to level 18. And we want to avoid the Devil Knight. Until we get the sword, at least.
You know, with a name like Devil Knight, it makes sense that you'd want to get out of your way to not deal with that friend.
Devil Knight is like one of the few enemy names that I actually remember in Japanese. Like, it's this guy. He's called the Axe Knight in English, but that's like one of the easier to remember ones, so I can actually be a little bit accurate. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of a windy path down here. There's a secret staircase behind the throne that normally you get like a... There's a hint. There's a hint in the game that tells you it's there, but you know, we're going fast, so we already know it's there. Search the ground, there's a staircase, and there we go. So this is what we got our torch for, of course, to light up the world. Hello, and this is why we needed a key, because there is a key down there. That actually wasn't in the Nintendo version, so they wanted us to be a little prepared. And so interestingly enough, this dungeon was completely redone from the Nintendo version. Some of them were the same, some of them weren't, and this was just one of them that was a different one. The grave itself, the tomb, that one actually did stay the same. And the mountain cave was also very different.
Mm-hmm. But also, hot take, this run is actually really fun and easy to learn.
It's true. I'm already going the wrong way, but hey, this run is fun and easy to learn. No, it is pretty good though. And I mean, honestly, even if you don't understand Japanese, there's not a whole lot you really need to know to get the run going. Like, I was familiar with the Nintendo version when I learned this one, but still, it's fairly simple overall. Did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't. We're good. Ah, Kiss Dragon! That's also a name I remember that's a different one, because it's a cute name. I don't know why it's a Kiss Dragon, but it is, and that's fine. Oh, I did go the wrong way. Oh, darn it. But whatever, we found a little dragon friend.
Yeah. Bonus content.
Exactly. And you know what? We're gonna need that experience anyway. I'm kind of feeling maybe I should heal a little bit, but I'm being a stubborn hero and not. And now we're probably in a safe-ish zone. Yeah, back up to 99 is pretty good. Of course, this jerk is here, but you know, we'll ignore them. Yeah, the self-healing you get from the armor is very overpowered and appreciated in here. Like, it is just so strong. Anyway, music change. Things are happening. We are getting further down this cave. Very soon, we're going to be at the fork in the road where we need to go get the new sword.
And it is the bestest and shiniest and most powerful.
It's very true. It is the biggest sword in the world, and somehow I will manage to carry it.
Well, that's what the training montage was for.
It's true. It wasn't actually fighting, like training to fight the Dragon Lord. It was training to hold this big sword.
To fight the dragon.
Well, yeah, but holding the sword is the tough part.
I do love those, like, dragon mosaics in the floor.
They're pretty nice.
When we get out of this combat.
Excuse me, sir. Yeah, they look quite nice. I mean, kind of creepy too, but you know, nice and in an appropriate for the Dragon Lord way.
Yeah, like, it's definitely a very striking interior decoration choice, but, like, it works.
Exactly. Anyway, now with our new sword, the kills of the enemies will get even nicer at this point. We can be excited, and hopefully I've healed myself up enough now that I don't need to be scared. Close enough. Because look at this damage now. 45 damage. 43 damage. We are excited. So around this point, we're hoping we're getting closer to the next level, just because we're just about down at the bottom of the tower now, and the enemies on the next couple floors, like, they're a little scary. Like, yeah, you can fight one or two of them, but relying on fighting a lot of them can get a little bit dicey. But I'm just kind of going to storm in there and hope for the best, you know, so as I do. I'm definitely going to heal after this battle. I promise. It's a good thing I promised. Otherwise, I may not have done it. No. That would have been silly. I want, like, one more fight. Thank you. Thank you, one more fight that I asked for. All right, I am trusting that we are close enough because we are only a few floors away from the Dragon Lord here. And possibly the end of the marathon. Oh my gosh.
So let's go.
Let's go. This is a scary one and I don't want to fight it. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for respecting my boundaries. Anyway, sky's gonna light up here. We're at the bottom of the universe. But look, it's the Dragon Lord right there.
Yeah, and just like with everything the Dragon Lord does, you kind of got to go around the long way to come around and say hi.
Yeah, really. There we go. Found some water. It's funny how talking for like a couple hours just is different, and you're like, oh, my throat is unhappy. There's some treasure down there, but we don't want it. It's no good to us. I just don't like these guys. They're not fun to deal with. This one, however, yeah. So these dragons, they're really scary in the Nintendo version. And here, it's like, they're beautiful babies. You want to fight them. It's beautiful. And look, we got our level. Yay. All right, so we will be going into the Dragon Lord here. I'm a little scared, but it's okay. So just gonna dance in front of him for a second, apparently, and then we're gonna go into the fight. So I'm gonna want to be healing around 40-ish, but I'm gonna want to exit the fight with about, like, I think 55 HP or so.
Yeah,
Alright.
because the Dragon Lord's actually a bit of a pushover.
So I'm just gonna be counting the number of attacks I do. Ooh, that's bad. He healed twice.
Jerk. Like, on the one hand, you know, if he's healing, he's not attacking you. But on the other hand...
He put me to sleep and then healed himself. I am lost in this fight.
What a jerk.
I got a crit, though. I got a crit. Oh,
Okay,
I need to
go.
heal myself, though, which makes me unhappy, but this could be decent. Just, like, now? Yes? Yes, okay. So, we did it. We defeated the Dragon Lord. Yay!
Woo!
Oh, no. There's a second form.
Unsurprisingly...
This is turn number 1. It's a cycle of 4. This is turn number 2. Turn number 3. And turn number 4. I just have specific heal lines for every single one. So turn number 1. Turn number 2. That was turn number 3. And turn number 4. It just goes in a circle until we win. Or die. So that was turn number 1. This is turn number 2. This is turn number 3. And turn number 4. It's just counting, right?
Right.
It's number
Yeah,
1.
you don't even have to count that high.
No! That's number 2. This is number 3. And we are in danger, but we won. Yay!
Yay!
We had no more big heals after that,
We did
is
it.
what I meant to say. So,
Want me to learn counting? Let's start, Thomas.
oh, of course, Thomas helped us learning how to count. So anyway, after
Okay.
this, all we have to do is cast the spell to go home, and then wait for the screen to say the end, because again, this is JRTA timing, so you are not actually finished until the end pops up at the end of the credits. So we take the princess back to the king. Oh, wait, no, we're disrespecting him. We were standing in the wrong spot, sorry. You can't stand diagonal from the king. He will get angry with you.
SMH.
Yeah. So then they take the princess away, and the king's like, hey, you're the best. And then he offers you the kingdom. You're going to be like, nah, I have to go adventure. So you turn around to leave, but then she's like, oh, wait, I want to go with you. I'm in love with you. And you're like, girl, we've known each other for like 1 day. Calm down. But you take her anyway, because she seems pretty cool.
Everyone tells you, but thou must.
Exactly. Anyway, I have no more inputs to press.
Yay.
But we've got a long montage to watch here, so.
We do.
But it was fun. Thank you. We have completed Slurpathon!
Yay!
Yay! I don't have a speech planned or anything, so I'm just gonna
Me neither.
go on and babbling.
Yeah. It was a great weekend.
It was definitely a great weekend. I mean, definitely shout outs to like all the runners, all the volunteers. Chat,
Yes.
You're right there, chat. You're there somewhere on my screen. Like, just thank you to everybody for making it such a lovely, chill weekend. I know I had to work for the first 2 days, which was not cool that I had to miss so much of it, but it was still a great weekend. So, you know, just thank you for everybody showing up and making it be a good time. What else? Shoutouts to RGL TV for letting us use their RTMP as well.
Oh, yes. Thank you all.
Yes.
RGL TV.
Because they're fantastic. I remember. I think it's spacebar for my timer.
I believe it is spacebar, is what you told us.
Ah, thank you. What's the total in donations that we made?
We are at, I believe, 24.51 and some odd cents.
Nice. In American
13
dollars.
cents. US dollars, yes.
In US dollars. Well, great job, everybody. We're almost done here. I'm like sitting there staring at the space bar like, is it time now? Is it time now?
I didn't quite finish my donaire, so I'm like half done as well.
I don't even know what my
Literally
time
won't
is.
Tell anyone.
No, I must wait until it says the end. That's the rule. We have to follow the rules. We always follow the rules on Slurpathon.
We do. Always.
It is important.
Yeah. Oh, sub 2! That's
Yeah.
actually,
Oh,
considering all the things that happened, that's pretty good.
Wow.
Yay!
Yeah.
yay!
Leggy, you got anything else?
Yo, this was great. I
Thanks
had
for
a
hanging
blast.
out.
I
Yeah, thank
am
you all.
probably going to keep trying to eventually get a decent PB in this run soon. So
Nice.
I just need to stop dying in Mountain Cave. Don't want to talk about it. I don't want to
That's
talk
okay. That's okay.
about it. But yeah, no, it's always a blast to hang out. This run is always amazing. Folks, like I said earlier, you know, if you watched this run and you thought it was cool, it is honestly as fun to run as you think it is. So definitely pick this one up.
Great time. Slime.
Slime!
Great slime.
She's a friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, thank you very much for being on my couch, Leggy. And thank you, Slurpee, for hanging out. And thank you, Trank, for, saying hello every so often.
And thank you too.
Yay.
For all your help and everything.
Is that it? Did we do a Slurpathon?
We did a Slurpathon.
Slurpathon.
Yay!
Yay!
Now what do I do?
I was looking for a raid target, but I'm not sure I have one.
Yay!
You're looking for a raid target with Slurpee that will send.
Do you have
all these-
anyone?
Well, let
I've got my
me-
slime.
We'll raid the slime.
Yeah.
I've just got
That
my
means
friends
Sparko's
here.
going live.
I am not going live. I am getting ready for bed. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for making this a lovely weekend.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
always
dude.
fantastic.
Do you need to streaming right in?
SM64, which he actually ran earlier today.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Awesome.
All right, well,
All
take
right.
care, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll be sliding out of
care.
camera view. Meow. They can't see me anymore. I'm gone.
Yep.